Today's lesson we're going to prepare kung pao chicken, and we have a very colorful display out here on the cutting board and around the cutting board. Also, this shows the ingredients that we're going to use on this dish. And let me zoom in a little bit the camera, then we'll get started. Okay, these are the vegetables we're going to use. We're going to use a red pepper, a green pepper, about half of each. I've got some green onions out here on the cutting board. And these are the two main ingredients that are going to give it the flavor for the kung pao chicken. Is the hoisin sauce, and you see I have some chili paste with garlic sauce. That's give it the heat for the kung pao chicken. So I'll get started and see how fast we can whip these vegetables up. We'll use half of this one. You'll pull the seeds out, and these little ribs that go along the inside of the green pepper. Same thing with, that red pepper, I'm sorry. This is the green pepper. And since the green pepper is kind of small, we might use the whole green pepper. We use half of the red pepper. So what you want to do with kung pao chicken is everything is going to be dice cut, like the chicken. You can see this chicken that I have already ready to go. This chicken thighs that I've cut in like chunks, about this dice cut. So everything is going to be dice cut to match. So same size. You want to get maybe a pieces like this, maybe 1¾ of an inch. Put them all on the plate. Doesn't have to be perfect. So you have the red and the green pepper. Cut these ends off the onion. Then split it down, just 1 or 2 layers so you can peel it easily. Peel that off. Instead of small dice cut like for fried rice, on this one you want it to match the other vegetables. And I've got some baby corn here. A lot of times in kung pao chicken they'll use diced bamboo strips, but I didn't have any, so we're just going to put these baby corn and cut them dice cut, and that'll also give it an additional color. And then the only thing left is the green onions. Green onions, we cut the tops off, and then again we're going to cut them in bigger pieces than we would normally use on green onions. And we can save this part for another dish. So there you have it. There are the vegetables that are going to go in this dish. You see it's very colorful. It's going to have green, red, the white, and the yellow. And then and we'll get to the stir fry in the next step. We'll go to the wok, and I'll show you how to stir fry this dish up. Okay, we're back. This is step 2 out of the 3 steps. This step we're going to prepare the chicken for the kung pao chicken. You can see I've preheated this wok on high for about 2 minutes. Almost like when you're seasoning the wok, you can see the bottom of this wok, the steel will get kind of like change color. So it gets very hot. And what you want to do is you want to get your wok very hot, then put your cold oil in there. That way your chicken won't stick. That's a little secret or a little tip. Once your wok is smoking hot like this, you add your oil. It doesn't have to be new oil. It can be oil that you've used to to fry something else. See, I have about an 8-inch, maybe an 8-inch circle in there. And then when that oil, you don't want it to deep fry. You just want the oil to be hot enough to cook the chicken. It's almost like the velvetizing we've done before. So I'm going to pause it and let that oil get a little hotter, and then I'll show you the rest. Okay, now let's zoom in a little bit, and I'll put this chicken in here. actually the chicken from 4 legs and thighs. You can see it's not sticking to the wok, and it's not deep frying. So what you want to do, this chicken is cold, of course, and the oil is not that hot. So you just want to keep moving it around. And when the oil comes back up to temperature, it will finish cooking this chicken. And I'll show you, this takes maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And I'll show you what it looks like when we pull it out. Okay, now it's been about 3 or 4 minutes. You can see it's like the chicken is kind of bubbling. So what we're going to do is scoop it out, let the excess oil drain off, and put it in a bowl for when we stir fry this dish. You can see 4 legs and thighs makes a whole big bowl full of chicken for stir fry. So this dish will feed 3 to 4, at least maybe 4 to 6 people, mixed with the vegetables. And then this is be very quick when we stir fry because this chicken is 80% done. So the process is going to be, we're going to put the garlic and the hoisin sauce and the hot pepper sauce in there, stir fry that around there with the vegetables, add a little cooking wine, and then we're going to add the chicken back in and finish the dish off. That's step 3. Okay, the wok's hot. Let's get ready to finish this dish off. First we'll put in a little bit of oil. Then the garlic, about a tablespoon. Garlic and ginger mixture. And we're going to toss in our vegetables. Splash of cooking wine. And we add in the hoisin sauce and the garlic paste. Chili powder. And we just add a little bit of water, about a quarter of a cup. And the only seasoning we're going to add to this is we're going to add maybe a couple of tablespoons of the thin soy sauce and a little bit of sesame oil and some of the thick soy sauce for coloring. We're not going to add any salt because the main flavoring in this dish comes from the hoisin sauce and the chili paste with garlic. We're going to thicken it up with the cornstarch mixture. And then we're going to add back that chicken that we remember the chicken that we velvetized and we cooked in that oil that wasn't really that hot? Just like 80% done. And then we're adding it back in with the seasonings. There you have it. See how colorful this dish is? You have all the different colors in there. The chicken will be nice and soft and tender and smooth because of the way we cooked it. So let's plate it up. There you have it, Kung Pao chicken. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson.